From AM 650, it's the Saturday Morning Golf Show, featuring the latest news from the world of golf. Now, here's your host, Jeff Leyland.
This is the Saturday Morning Golf Show, brought to you by Golf Town. 6 locations in the Lower Mainland, including Coquitlam, Langley, Richmond, or shop online at golftown.com. Saturday Morning Golf Show, the Hawaiian edition. Matthew Orr, welcome in studio.
Aloha.
Did you have a little macadamia nuts?
No guava juice, first thing.
Guava juice, first thing this morning. Yes, it's the Hawaiian edition of the show. We are going to tell you all about Maui, golfing in Maui, and how to get there. Here's a mouthful, Matty. Kanapali, Kapalua, and Wailea.
They all sound nice.
They all sound nice. How can you have a bad time playing golf, surfing, any activities in Hawaii?
Exactly.
We're going to get into it. We'll have a representative from each of those courses. We'll also, like I said, tell you how to get there. We'll have Larry Wassel in studio from Richmond Golf Town. Brent Lambert, he's featuring Tommy Bahamas.
That's right. We're featuring Tommy Bahamas. You can't see it on the radio, but woo, we are flowing.
On the video side, we've got these great Hawaiian shirts from Tommy Bahamas and some leis, sunglasses on. Yeah, we're dialed in. Which leads into our poll question, Matt. What activities are on the top of your Hawaiian bucket list?
I don't know if it's a bucket list for me, but if it's Sunday, I am catching a table at the Shorebird on Waikiki Beach just in time for the Tropicana swimsuit competition. There's an amateur side, and then there's the pro side. I prefer the amateur.
The amateur? You
Yeah.
might volunteer for that event?
That's right, yeah. Get a nice lava flow cocktail going for me.
I think for me, I mean, I've been to Honolulu. I've never been to Maui, so to golf in Maui, as simple as that, would be a starting point. Work on my surfing, maybe a little paddle boarding. Do they do that? Or the current's too
very
strong?
popular. I see a lot of the pros are doing that for the tournament this year.
Yeah, it's kind of exciting and lots to get into. Jam-packed show as we keep moving along here. We got to give credit where credit is due. Sergio Garcia proved not only the entire golf world wrong, he proved me wrong because I was ripping into him or motivating him, but we know someone that picked the winner.
Yeah, Larry Wassel.
Larry Wassel will be in studio later to collect his winnings. He had 2 picks.
Yeah, which is kind of on the, I don't know,
But they both finished, I think, 1 and 2. Is Bud
it's got
Cauley,
long putter written all over it.
Sergio Garcia. But what is up with him? He's atop the charts this week. He's motivated. He's playing better. What's going on?
Yeah, I think Ryder Cup has something to do with it. I think he's keen on getting involved with the Team Europe, and there's always been an athlete in him. It just seems like it's been a bit of a head game, and he seems to put it all together now.
His first win on the PGA Tour since 2008. Of course, he had one in Europe. What about Bethpage Black? Farmingdale, New York this week for the PGA's Barclay, the start of a 3-tournament PGA playoff with $10 million on the line. And last year was a great story.
Yeah, I mean, I love the format now. It's kind of like watching NASCAR, but with golfers. And Europe's got the race to Dubai, and it looks like it's going to be a close, heated battle here for the FedEx Cup, with even Jason Duffner willing to take the tournament off at number 2 spot on the FedEx Tour. So it's going to be an interesting finish here.
Billy Haas with that shot out of the water. I guess we called it the $10 million or the $6 million shot because he had hit that, then he had to hit the $4 million putt. And
I call it the Frogman.
The Frogman.
Yeah, leaping frog out of the water.
And it's a great storyline that it came down to that. That guy is insane. So now instead of Tiger's back, it's Tiger's back.
That's right.
That's now how they're rephrasing it, right? Because his back spasmed up. It could be knee and other things as well, but he managed to play through and play.
Yeah, I call that old man disease. And when you're throwing your body around like he has been and torquing it up, he's not as young as he used to be, as he was calling Rory the kid. So, yeah, Tiger looks like he's in pain, but maybe pain is what he needs because he shot a 69. So
that's right. And what about Tiger, Rory? We talked about the head-to-head matchup coming in China in October, but they went head-to-head in these first couple of rounds. I mean, that's what everyone wanted to see, or no?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think it turned out really well. Rory didn't play as well as I'm sure he expected to, but it is gearing up to be a showcase event in China there. Tiger
won at Bethpage Black course at the U.S. Open in 2002. It was held there again in 2009. Lucas Glover won it, and now this time around it's the Barclays. Missing the cut, Webb Simpson, Graham McDowell, Jim Furyk, Hunter Mahan, Kyle Stanley, and David Love III. Now we got to get into it because we finally got a chance to play Pagoda Ridge this week.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, we had a chance to go out to Langley and see the newly designed course with, I got to say, some really beautiful views and some tricky holes, but if you play it properly, you're going to be very, very enjoyed round. I loved it. I thought it was a great course.
Great greens because they're new greens, and there's dogleg lefts and dogleg rights, and yeah, it was just great. We're going to get into it in just a couple of minutes. The designer of the course is going to come on with us, and today we get a chance to play another new course, or newly redesigned at least.
Yeah, my home track, Tawasin. I've been looking forward to this for years, and we'll see how it turns out. I think it's going to be a positive thing. It's the track that I first played my first round of golf ever on.
Really?
Yeah, my whole family did, actually. I'm sure it was my brother's first as well, and I'm looking forward to it.
Do you remember your score back then?
Oh, I shot like 113,
Remember those days?
I'd be proud of it, and it was a little par 65, I think, at the time.
Yeah, we're going to play Tawasin Springs with some family members as well.
Yeah, doesn't Buble have something to do there?
Probably.
He was in your ultimate foursome.
He
Maybe
was.
He's there for you.
Maybe I can pitch him then, my ultimate foursome, if he's there. Would love to check it out. We're going to check out Tawasin Springs later today. Coming up in just a bit, as mentioned, it's an all-Hawaiian theme, focusing on Maui. We're going to chat with the PGA head professional at Kanapali. We're also going to chat with a representative from Kapalua, of course. And moving along to Wailea a little bit later in the show, Tommy Bahamas, great Hawaiian gear as well. But it's just about coming up time soon to the Tease Please segment. And as mentioned, we're going to chat with Terry Woodland, the course designer at Pagoda Ridge. Also going to chat with Don Mark, the head pro at Burnaby. But, Maddie, I just wanted to ask you about this format. If you could just break down, just for a moment here, simplify this FedEx playoff tournament for anyone who just is, what's going on here, you know? I mean,
yeah, so each tournament calculates a certain percentage of points that are guaranteed for the either tournament victory or your placing in the tournament. At the end of the year, you have to be placing in the top 125 to play in the event in the playoffs. And then as we go along here, these playoff events now are marked as higher point totals. At the end of these three tournaments, we'll have a signature winner. So $10 million purse there for them too.
$10 million, and it was created, I don't know, because of Tiger was not playing as much or whatever it was. It's made it good right to the end of the season.
Yeah, exactly. What happened is PGA Tour isn't. There's no collective bargaining agreement for these guys to play events. They're individual contractors, so they were choosing events at will and picking their schedule. What this did is the commissioner said, how do we get a talent pool to be at all the tournaments, as many as they can? What was happening was a guy like Vijay Singh would play all the tournaments and he would dominate. In fact, he would be the FedEx winner every time over the last 15 years just because of the amount of tournaments he was playing. So this gave incentive to players to getting out and playing more.
And it's working so far. We're talking about it. Everybody's excited about it. So it's now time to switch gears to our Tease Please segment, brought to you by golfnow.com. Golfnow.com, you book your tee times with a click of a button. You can do it on your iPhone, on your computer. You just go to www.golfnow.com/BC. And what's new is that it's now in Canada. It's now in British Columbia. It's also available in Hawaii. So if you want to punch that up before you go, you can book your tee times heading down there. And on the line with us, one of the finest head pros in the Lower Mainland at Burnaby Mountain Golf. We've got Don Mark on the line. The weather is working with you again today. How does it look on the course?
The course is in superb condition as usual. Of course, this weather the last couple of weeks has really helped to grow the grass, and of course a little bit of rain here the other day. Courses couldn't be any better than it is right now.
And people are winning medals, at least at Riverway. And you talked about the senior games last week. It's been a great week for everyone to fill the course and get out and play. Did you get a chance to catch some of the BC senior games?
Well, of course, hosting the games, yes. Here at Burnaby Mountain, we had two groups in on Thursday morning and Friday morning, and then we did a flip over to Riverway with the same groups. Yes, I saw a lot of good players here. It's amazing, what seniors could do with a golf club in their hands, and they saw some pretty good scores here.
Yeah, one of my friend's mom was there. And she was in it, and she was just jacked because she had won a bronze. And I checked it out as well, and they have officials, all over the course. It's dead serious, and it's very exciting. Before we get to a couple of tee times that you might have this weekend, I wanted to ask you about our poll question, whether you've been to Maui or anywhere in Hawaii or not. What activities are on the top of your Hawaiian bucket list?
Well, I'm a big Hawaii fan. I have a residence there, and I love going down there to spend some time with my wife and play some golf. I live in Waikiki, and Ko'olina stands out in my mind as one of the most superb golf courses in that area. They have a fantastic facility there, and I just really enjoy playing that golf course.
What's your beverage of choice in Hawaii? Is it Kona coffee, or are we looking Mai Tai style here?
I love pina coladas.
Oh, there we go.
I think someone wrote a song about that. That's great, and they're having a great season out there. Obviously, the PGA Tour is headed that way as well. What's the scene here? Golfers that are listening, they want to get out there and play this weekend. Do you have anything going on that they can pop out and play?
Yeah, I think, if they get on the phone here right away, we have a couple of openings this afternoon after 12 o'clock. Today is very busy. Tomorrow is a little more open. We have some early times between 6 and 6:30 in the morning, and then again after 12 o'clock. So don't wait too long. I'm sure they're going to fill in very quickly. We have a lot of standby players that like to come out on a last-minute notice. So give us a call, and we can get you in here and get you playing on a great golf course this weekend.
Yeah, golfers are listening. Listen to that advice. Give it a call right away. What's the best way to get in touch with you, and what are your rates for today?
You can get us at 604-280-7355, dial 1 for tee times, and then on our rates for the weekend, we are at $46 plus tax, a good value.
Great stuff. Look forward to it. Head on out to Burnaby when you get a chance, Burnaby Mountain, and thanks so much, Don, for your time today.
You're welcome. Have a great weekend.
All right. Don Mark loves obviously playing in Hawaii, and who doesn't? Matt, you've had a chance to get over to a couple different places. Talk about your Hawaiian experiences.
Well, I've always loved Hawaii. I think it's great to be in paradise, but still be in the free world. So being in the States is a nice factor there. I've had a chance to see some great sporting events there, from the Pro Bowl to the Rainbow Classic in college basketball. Wow. And to me, the sights and sounds of Waikiki Beach is all I need. That's all I need. I don't need to travel too much more. Look at Diamond Head. That's it.
All right, and we're talking a lot about the different places we've been. Where we haven't been is Maui. We obviously want to get there. You're going to maybe head down there during the PGA time. I'm trying to get down there for Christmas. I mean, I wonder why we want to get there so bad. I mean, it seems like great weather, challenging golf conditions.
Well, we're blessed here to have all of the major seasons here, right? And at a certain point, as someone who lives as a resident here in Vancouver, there's a time during the winter that you want to get away. And 5 hours, you're down to paradise, and I can't stress enough how beautiful it is in those islands.
And there's so much you can do. I mean, that's why I think a lot of Canadians and a lot of Western Canadians like to head down there, at least from Vancouver, because you can do all these things in one day here. Hiking, fishing, whale watching to some extent, golfing, whatever it is.
Polynesian women.
You can do it all here and there, and people are heading down, usually heading down on WestJet if they can to get their vacations planned. So if you're thinking about heading down for Christmas, it is a busy time. If you want to head down the PGA event in January or just after that when things slow down, or in the future, we'll try to set you up with some knowledge coming up in just a bit. We're going to chat with Ken Apali, the head pro there, also Kapalua later in the show, and Wailea Golf. So we'll get you dialed in for everything you need to know in the Hawaii edition of the Saturday Morning Golf Show. You're listening to AM 650 Radio.
This is the Saturday Morning Golf Show with Jeff Leyland on AM 650.
Take off to excitement. Helijet has just what you need for a great summer getaway. Fly downtown Vancouver to downtown Victoria, play a round of golf at one of the South Island's great golf courses, and be back in time for dinner. With fast, frequent flights between Victoria and Vancouver, Helijet takes you on an adventure without having to pack a suitcase. Just bring your clubs. Flights start at $149 one way. Put helijet.com in your favorites or call 1-800-665-4354. Get away and play with Helijet.
Sinlon Golf can help you improve your short game and take strokes off your score without ever leaving home. Sinlon Golf manufactures and installs the highest quality home putting greens and practice putting mats to create a golf experience that's anything but artificial. For do-it-yourselfers, there's the Green Maker Putting Green System, a putting green kit designed and engineered by world-renowned short game golf guru Dave Peltz. Call us today at 778-246-2209. That's 778-246-2209. Online at sinlongolf.ca.
With 3 billion people worldwide on their way to joining the middle class, demand for resources has never been higher. There is a reason some investors excel no matter what the markets are doing. Cambridge House International provides a platform for education on resource investment. Learn about investing your money in gold, silver, and resource-based stocks. Discuss current market trends with industry leaders and get face-to-face experience with key members of the investment community. Cambridge House, Canada's investment conference company. For more information, visit cambridgehouse.com.
Golf Burnaby, where breathtaking golf courses and stunning amenities provide an exceptional golf experience. where honest, real value meets exciting, challenging, fun golf. You owe it to yourself. Tee it up today at Riverway Golf Course and Driving Range in South Burnaby and Burnaby Mountain Golf Course and Driving Range in North Burnaby. Book your tee time at golfburnaby.net. It's an easy drive to Golf Burnaby. An exceptional golf experience awaits you.
Golf Town, more than a golf store. It's your pro shop too. Find the largest selection of equipment, apparel, and accessories from all the top brand names, along with the latest game-changing technology and expert advice. Golf Town also delivers pro shop services such as custom club fittings, re-gripping, and in-store video lessons with Class A PGA of Canada teaching professionals. Individual lesson prices starting at just $39.99. So get your game on today at Golf Town. Visit golftown.com to find one of the 5 Vancouver stores near you.
Come out and golf the wall at BC's newest 18-hole par 72 golf course, Pagoda Ridge, located at 7887 264th Street in Langley. Drive or walk the 500-foot-long life-size replica of the Great Wall of China located at the 14th green, plus an 18th century Chinese fighting ship in the pond at the 18th green. Pagoda Ridge offers a distinctive golf experience with stunning views of the majestic Golden Ears Mountains. Pagoda Ridge. Open now. Info at pagodaridge.ca.
Featuring the latest news from the world of golf. This is the Saturday Morning Golf Show on AM 650. Now, here's Jeff Leyland.
This is the Saturday Morning Golf Show presented by Golf Town. 6 locations in the Lower Mainland and Vancouver Island and Richmond, or shop online at golftown.com. Expert advice and a pressure-free environment, Golf Town, and they were having a great sale there last week. You got to get on there and get some of those clearance clubs and clothes as soon as you get a chance. Back in studio with Matthew Orr, the Saturday Morning Golf Show, talking a little bit about the CN Women's Canadian Open taking place out in Coquitlam at the Vancouver Golf Club.
That's right. Beautiful weather for it, and it's our championship here. We got a special story here with Linda Coe playing at 15 years old. Where's the truants officer here?
She should be in school.
Yeah, get her back to school. What's going on? Give it to a Canadian here.
If she wins, it's okay, but otherwise she should be studying. She's from New Zealand?
Yeah, 15 years old. That's amazing. That's amazing to me.
It seems like, I mean, there's younger male golfers coming up, but with the women, any age goes, old or young.
Amateur. So hopefully one day she'll be collecting a paycheck for this.
That's true.
Then we got the Johnny Walker Classic at Glen Eagles over in Scotland, and we got Paul Laurie leading that tournament -12, and that's all for the Race to Dubai.
Race to Dubai. Back to the women's for one moment. What's up with everyone's favorite Michelle Wie?
Missed the cut.
Missed the cut.
I think she indulged in some of our food here. I think she's a bit of a foodie, and I saw that she was tweeting. I'm not a big tweeter, but you were filling me in with these tweets that she was eating at some of our finest establishments.
Asian food heaven, she called it.
Okay.
Yeah, she wouldn't have the snake soup, but she had a lot of great food, and maybe that as a result. So she's on a flight back to Hawaii, and Hawaii is actually where we're going to go right now. We're going to chat with a PGA head professional at Kanapali Golf Course, Sudi Niederkorn, on the line with us today. How are you this morning?
Aloha, guys. I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing great, and we're so excited about the pictures we've seen. We both haven't been to Maui. Set the scene this morning out there and talk about your 2 wonderful golf courses.
Oh, yeah. Well, everything's great out here. The weather is going to be great again today. And we have 2 great championship golf courses here at Kanapali. One is a Royal course, and the other one's a Kai course. The Royal course is our championship most scenic course. It's a Trent Jones Senior design, one of only 2 in Hawaii. And on that course, we've had tournaments, 45 years of Champion Tour tournaments on there. The latest one being the Champion Tour Skins Game, where we featured players like Jack Nicklaus, Tom Watson, Fred Couples, Greg Norman. List goes on, and it's just a fabulous course to play, where we have 13 of 18 holes, which are ocean view, and it's one of my favorite courses in the state, really.
Have you had a chance to have many crazy Canucks come through that way? Are you used to seeing us Canadians?
We see our fair share, I think, especially during the winter time. I don't know why that is, but
are they asking for hockey night in Canada?
I'm sorry?
Are they asking for hockey night in Canada on the Saturday nights?
Yeah, we actually have a few requests for hockey night at our bars here. So It's good stuff, and it's amazing here too. The time difference. You get to watch hockey in the morning and in the afternoon, then go do stuff for the rest of the day.
That's awesome. Hey, we'll set you up with our poll question for just a moment here. What activities are on the top of your Hawaiian bucket list? I have a feeling you've probably done so many of them, but what's something that you'd love to do personally out there?
Personally, I love to go out and do some hikes out here. They're just a short drive away. You can drive about 15 minutes and then hike up a mountain and just see. From Maui, you can see 3 different islands from up here, so that's really great. And then another one, it's kind of the new rage. It's stand-up paddleboarding. That's just where you go out on this oversized surfboard and paddle out. You can go out pretty far and see some interesting things out there. My first time doing it, I launched out, and turtles were swimming under me, fish.
Wow.
In the wintertime, you can see the whales out there.
That has become quite popular with the players. Actually, they say that it's great for their backs and their swings. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's good for the core.
Hey, talk to us a bit about some of your stay and play packages, play for 5 days or stay for a week. I know that's a best way to kind of get involved with some of the courses.
Yeah, it's we have 11 hotels to choose from here in the Kaanapali area. Big ones being the Hyatt, Westin, and the Sheraton. All of them have little golf packages that you can get into. At the golf course itself, we offer anywhere from 2-round packages where you can try each of the courses to 5-round packages for the big golf nuts out there. And Hawaii itself, or Maui itself, offers a ton of great golf. We have 13 public courses on the island itself. And so, yeah, if there's something for everyone here.
Great stuff. And what's a great number for Canadians listening to give a call if you have it on you?
Yeah, it's our number is 808-661-3691, or you can just visit our website at Kaanapaligolfcourses.com.
Great stuff. I just wanted to touch base. Sorry if you get asked this a lot, but on your name, it's quite unique. Talk a little bit about your background and maybe your golf background before we let you go.
Oh, appreciate that. My name is it's a Thai name, Sudi Nitakorn, and I've been out in Maui for a few years now, and it's just I've been a golf professional here for going on 7 years, and
wow.
I've been a PGA member here for about the same amount of time. So it's golf has been a huge part of my life, and just to be able to be out here in Maui. For my job, it's
living the dream.
Amazing, yeah.
That is living the dream. Hey, thanks so much, and we look forward to seeing you soon. We're going to get a chance to get out there and hopefully play the course with you, or we'll get a chance to get out there and test it ourselves very soon.
Can't wait for it. It'll be here before we know it.
Sounds great. Okay, Sudi Nitakorn, the PGA head professional at Kaanapali Golf Course. I mean, sounds like a fun time. He's pretty laid back. It sounds like
laid back is the mode out there.
I get that. I need a little bit of that, but
it's beautiful.
The course,
the way to go.
Yeah, sounds like the way to go. Thanks so much. And Maddie, I mean, we wanted to set up your favorite Hawaiian drinks here. There are 3 Hawaiian drinks from a Canadian's perspective that we had chatted about before, and maybe you could just break down for those out there how to make them, starting with the Mai Tai.
Well, first off, there's the happy hour, so there is that little time during the day where you can get those lower prices, which you can't do here in BC. So this is a special moment, and this is a nice time to get away. They normally have around noon, and I think, get out of that noonday sun, go back to the beach around 2:30, and the drinks of choice out there is the famous Mai Tai, which is the mixture of 2 rums, pineapple juice, orange juice, and there's a few different ways to do the float. Either use a grenadine or a cherry liqueur, or you can do the 151 if you really want to get a little razor in there. And then you got the my personal favorite, which is the lava flow, which is a pina colada, a rum-based cocktail, coconut syrup blended with pineapple juice, and then a strawberry daiquiri down the front of it. You can just imagine the lava coming out of a volcano. And then the cheesy of the group, and you get kind of the eye roll from the bartenders in Hawaii, is the Blue Hawaiian, which is Malibu rum, pineapple juice, and blue cacao, and they just give you the look like, really? You're ordering a Blue Hawaiian in Hawaii?
It happens, though. You went a little Burgundy, Ron Burgundy. That movie, can't wait for it to come out. All of those sound great. I'm thinking I'm going to have to try your lava flow. I've never had that as well. And we'll move on back into Maui. We've got Dustin Irwin, the sales and marketing manager from Kapalua, on the line. And maybe you have a favorite drink, one of those three, or could it be one of your own?
I've dabbled with those. Yeah, definitely making sure doing some quality control around the island. Yeah, I think the Mai Tai would be my favorite of the three.
What's the weather like? Set the scene for us at Kapalua this morning.
Well, it's pretty consistent here. So it's the forecast today will be low to mid 80s with partly sunny skies and variable breezes. So it's a pretty nice consistent weather here at Kapalua.
Everybody knows you have a couple of great courses, lots of places to stay, but there's something's changed in the last couple of years. Troon Golf Management took over Kapalua in 2011. Lots of great feedback. Changes have been good. Talk about some of the things that you've changed and improved there.
Well, yeah, it's been a great. We just passed a year in April, so okay. April 1st of 2011 was the first day of Troon Golf Management, and under new ownership, the courses have really kind of done a transformation. And our owners invested in new maintenance equipment, new golf carts, new GPS systems, got hole-by-hole flyovers, which is really cool. You can actually see the hole-by-hole flyovers on our website. So it gives you a really nice idea of what the golf course plays like. We've added staff. Resurfaced 8 out of our 10 tennis courts, new video equipment at the Golf Academy. So there's a lot of new things that have taken place over the last year, and it's really kind of put us in a really great position to take better care of our guests and, put us in a good spot moving forward.
Now, it's been noted that the current president and his family chooses your location and area to vacation every year. Have you had any chance to either see the president or any of that brigade?
I haven't seen him, although rumor has it he likes to play a lot of golf, but I have not seen him yet. So, but we definitely keep our eye out for it whenever we hear he might be coming to Hawaii.
We're chatting with Dustin Irwin, the sales and marketing manager at Kapalua Golf. This is the Saturday Morning Golf Show. Canadians love going down, not only to Hawaii, to Maui. I'm sure you've seen a few Canadians down there as well. You've got the PGA event. So for first-timers, there's a busy season at Christmas. You've got the event coming out there in January, I believe. Can you just give a little bit of advice to when it's busy and when maybe is a good time to go for Canadians who are kind of listening, trying to plan their trip?
Yeah, and I have to say we love Canadians, first of all, so thank you for all the support for those of you who come. So, but the peak season for us is really starting around the end of December and goes until about the end of March. During that time, we've got the Hyundai Tournament of Champions. The 2013 event is set for January 3rd is the Pro-Am, and then January 4th to the 7th is the actual tournament date with a Monday finish again. And really great time to come because the weather's so consistent there all year. April through kind of early December, there's a lot of great specials out there. Like we do unlimited golf packages. If you stay at either the Ritz-Carlton or the Kapalua Village, which are within our resort, and you book a golf package, those packages are unlimited golf. If you're not staying at Kapalua and you'd still like to do it, we do offer unlimited golf packages as well. So that's a great time to come. Particularly, September, October are great times to come as well. But the beauty of this place is that the weather is so consistent that no matter what time of the year you come, it's going to be great for you.
Yeah, I've noticed a few times the PGA Tour players in the Tournament of Champions have had just running up to the tee box at the last minute. Is there some distractions around there or something? Is there something more to do than golf, I guess?
Yeah, that's what makes it tough is when you come to Maui, there's so many things to do that, we'd love to have people play as much golf as possible, but the island just has so much to offer. I mean, incredible beaches, zip lining, Mount Haleakala. I mean, there's just the nature and the beauty of the island is incredible, and the options, from anywhere from honeymooners to families. There's so much to do in Maui. It's just a really amazing place.
Now, it sounds like paddleboarding seems to be the new craze. Have you had a chance to get out there and try it?
I'm sorry?
The paddleboarding, it seems to be a real new craze.
I have tried it. It's very, very nice. It's a great way to exercise. It's pretty relaxing, as long as you can stay up and keep your balance. So I guess you could say it's a good core workout as well. But that actually claimed, I think it was Lucas Glover from playing in the tournament last year. He had a paddleboarding incident or a stand-up paddleboarding incident. So, definitely fun, but got to be careful out there.
Kapalua, everybody knows it. Everybody should play it. 2 courses, the Plantation, the Bay Course, also Kapalua Villas. I checked out the website. They're absolutely deluxe. You've got the Ritz-Carlton as well. We've talked about stay and play packages. How can Canadians listening give you a call and get involved, whether it's peak season or not? What's the number to call?
Well, the best number to call for us for Kapalua golf reservations I'll give you the 808 number, just in case if the toll-free one doesn't work, which is 808-669-8044, and that'll get you to golf reservations. And they can actually connect you to anyone on the resort if you're interested in staying at the Ritz-Carlton or the Kapalua Villas. They can help with tennis reservations or golf academy. So that would be the best number to call. And also our website really has a lot of great information on it. And that website is www.golf@kapalua.com. And you actually spell out golf at Kapalua. So that's got links to social media. You can find us on Twitter, on Facebook. So we're really all over the place. And I'd say those are the best ways to reach us, and we'd love to hear from more Canadians, frankly. So,
love it. Okay, thanks so much, Dustin, and special thanks to Mike Jones as well. Kapalua Golf, got to get there. Look forward to seeing you very soon out there and checking it out for ourselves.
Very good. Well, thanks so much for having me on the show. It was a pleasure, and I have to say aloha to everyone out there.
Aloha.
Canada, head down to Kapalua. It's the place to be. This is the Saturday Morning Golf Show. You're listening to AM 650.
Vancouver's only weekly golf radio show. This is the Saturday Morning Golf Show with Jeff Leyland on AM 650.
Golf Town, more than a golf store. It's your pro shop, too. Find the largest selection of equipment, apparel, and accessories from all the top brand names, along with the latest game-changing technology and expert advice. Golf Town also delivers pro shop services such as custom club fittings, re-gripping, and in-store video lessons with Class A PGA of Canada teaching professionals. Individual lesson prices starting at just $39.99. So get your game on today at Golf Town. Visit golftown.com to find one of the 5 Vancouver stores near you.
Set your sights on adventure. Want to add some excitement to your tee-off? Ask Helijet about flying to your favorite golf course. Grab some friends and get to the green faster. Ask us about Vancouver sightseeing tours from just $99 too. Now boarding at Vancouver Harbor downtown. Visit helijet.com or call 1-800-665-4354. That's 1-800-665-4354 to find out more ways to fly away with Helijet.
Golf Burnaby, where breathtaking golf courses and stunning amenities provide an exceptional golf experience. Where honest, real value meets exciting, challenging, fun golf. You owe it to yourself. Tee it up today at Riverway Golf Course and Driving Range in South Burnaby and Burnaby Mountain Golf Course and Driving Range in North Burnaby. Book your tee time at golfburnaby.net. It's an easy drive to Golf Burnaby. An exceptional golf experience awaits you.
With 3 billion people worldwide on their way to joining the middle class, demand for resources has never been higher. There is a reason some investors excel no matter what the markets are doing. Cambridge House International provides a platform for education on resource investment. Learn about investing your money in gold, silver, and resource-based stocks. Discuss current market trends with industry leaders and get face-to-face experience with key members of the investment community. Cambridge House, Canada's investment conference company. For more information, visit cambridgehouse.com.
Western Pacific Resources, WRP on the TSX Venture Exchange, an experienced management team searching for gold in the western U.S. Western Pacific Resources Corporation is a gold exploration company with outstanding management and geological teams. Western Pacific has the right people, financing support, and projects in place to succeed in making a world-class discovery. Summer drill program will begin shortly. Western Pacific Resources, WRP on the TSX Venture Exchange. This is the Saturday Morning Golf Show, live on AM 650.
This is the Saturday Morning Golf Show, brought to you by Golf Town. 6 locations in the Lower Mainland, including Coquitlam and Langley, or shop online at golftown.com. Matt, you know that music. We got the shirts on.
Magnum PI.
If you're watching the video podcast at home or later, you're going to see us in our Hawaiian shirts, our lays. Magnum PI. Higgins was my favorite.
Higgins, yeah.
He was always fencing. I don't barely remember that show.
I think the mustache was a character of its own.
That was a good role for him, for sure. And it was all about Hawaii, no doubt. That's what we're talking about here on the Saturday Morning Golf Show. We're getting you set up, how to get down to Maui, play golf, go on a family vacation, whatever your choice is. So far, we've talked to Kaanapali, Kapalua, a little bit later in the show, Wailea, and all about Maui, the second largest of the Hawaiian Islands, leading whale watching island. And with that as a segue, we bring on Robert Palmer, the manager of public relations for WestJet. You fly direct, and Vancouverites are loving it. Talk about that decision.
Oh, you know what? I got to tell you, first of all, I love your sound effect of the ball going in the cup. I love that sound.
Yeah, it's a
I'm a
ringtone.
golfer myself, and I love it, especially when it's one time. But you know something? Maui, you mentioned before, second largest island. Got to be one of the most popular places for Western Canadians to go, and I can't tell you how many people we take down there because I've lost count a long time ago. But we fly twice a day in the wintertime and once a day out of Vancouver in the summertime, and we've got some good deals. I mean, I was just checking the website last night, and if you want to head down there, the average fare tends to run around that $249 mark, which when you add the fees and taxes is $339.49 to be exact, $340. But right now there's actually a seat sale for some of those winter flights I noticed for $178.99, which is $269 all in. So Pretty good deal. Yeah, leaves you lots of money for golf. It doesn't put a big hole in the wallet. So when you get your flights paid for, you still got lots of money left over for your whale watching, like you say, your windsurfing. I mean, you can do anything in Maui, right? I mean, deep-sea fishing, the sunset cruises, the Hana Highway, you name it. There's all kinds of great things to do. And, of course, what we're talking about here, playing golf.
So quick question here. What's it like getting your clubs to Maui and getting them on the flight?
What's the which, sorry?
Getting your clubs down to Maui or to the Hawaiian Islands.
Well, I mean, golf clubs are part of sporting equipment, so you can bring them on. There's no problem there. Well, we recommend, obviously, and anybody who plays golf anywhere and travels with their golf clubs know it's a good idea, obviously, to have a pretty good case. I have a soft case for mine. I wish I had a hard case. I'm probably in the market for one, but obviously a good solid case really helps to make sure that your golf clubs don't get damaged on the way. But golf clubs, I mean, we're used to carrying them. We fly to Palm Springs and Phoenix, which are two of the most popular golf destinations for Western Canadians, and so we're used to carrying golf clubs, that's for sure.
So now you're famous for hospitality. I must say, when you're starting a vacation, to me, the flight is part of the vacation. But coming home, it's kind of a depressing. How do you guys combat that, you know, the depression coming home, and how excited for the people going over?
Well, it is a little bit depressing coming home from any sun destination, but one of the nice things about Maui, I think, is the fact that the climate is so moderate. It's, you know, as you know, 75 to 85 degrees pretty much year-round. We have a lot of people who go in the summertime, and my coworker is there right now, and I asked her when she booked her trip, how come you're going to Maui in the middle of August? And she said, because the temperature is exactly the same as it is here. So I'm not going to a place that's scorching hot in the summertime, like, say, Phoenix or Palm Springs, where it's over 100 degrees at this time of year. I can come home, and I'm not putting on my snow boots as soon as I get off the plane. So the moderate climate, I think, is one of the things that really attracts people about Maui, and it cuts that depression a little bit when you know you're coming home to the same temperature as you.
And a Mai Tai, right?
Yeah, and the only difference is, of course, you got the beaches, you got all those things to do in Maui that you don't have necessarily at home, but the temperature is going to be about the same, so that's pretty good.
Robert Palmer, the manager of public relations for WestJet. Now, you mentioned the deals. You want people to go online to the website or the phone number to call to book these flights as soon as possible. Just quickly tell us how to do that.
Well, there's a couple of ways you can do it. You can go to our website at www.westjet.com. You can call our call center at 1-888-937-8538, which is 1-888-WestJet. Either way, or you can book through your favorite travel agent.
Great stuff. Thanks so much, and we look forward to getting on WestJet and getting out there. Maddie, you got yours in January. I'll try and get out for Christmas. Robert, thanks for the time this morning.
Hey, no problem. Hit him straight.
Okay, yeah, hit him straight, hit him long. And in studio with us now is our favorite Golf Town pro, Richmond Golf Town, Larry Wassel. We'll do a little finger thing. That's the Golf Whisperer. Golf Whisperer. We're going to have Larry to chat. We three of us here. We haven't been to Maui. We haven't played golf in Maui.
I've never been.
But you feel like you might know more now from the show.
Let's go. Let's go tomorrow.
I'd love to go. What do you think are just some basic tips? I know you haven't been there, but elevation changes and club up, club down. Really, if you want to have fun there, take that seriously, right?
Yeah. Elevation changes. If you've ever played, say, Kananaskis, it's about kind of like 10% per 3,000 feet
Wow.
kind of thing. So,
Okay.
if you're, we're playing at sea level here in Vancouver, so if you're up at any kind of elevation, you're going to rocket it a lot further. You have to be aware of that. So you probably, you're going to club down.
Speaking of rocking it, you've got the Hawaiian golf shirt on. We're all got the shirts going, and we'll definitely have to get there very soon. Did you have a favorite Hawaiian drink? You heard some of the ones that we love?
Oh, they all sounded rather delicious.
Okay.
Yeah, sample them all. Why not?
I like this lava
I like
one.
the lava. That
Yeah.
lava thing's got me like just
Lava flow.
visualizing.
Lava
Oh, it's
flow.
beautiful. A little
Visualize.
wedge of pineapple on the top.
All over that.
little sea air and the
Yeah. Got to have your vitamin C, so the pineapple.
yeah.
That
One thing about golfing over there that's very different is the grass is so coarse. It's completely different grass, and if you think rough's different here or the fairways are different there, it's like this little spiky grass, almost like a cactus. It feels like the grass.
Kakua, I think they call it, or something like that. Yeah.
It makes for different putting. Everything actually, the game changes quite a bit.
Wanted to give you credit for picking
Oh, I was about to.
Sergio Garcia.
I was about to remind you of.
I picked him not to win. I just trashed him, and I picked Carl Peterson. Everyone picked him, and you went with the win there, Sergio Garcia, and he's leading again this week. So you must feel pretty good.
I'm picking him again. It's very rare in the tour that you'll go back to back.
Won't happen.
Well, he lit a fire under his own butt, and he finally broke through, and he goes, "Hey, I've got some talent. I remember that I have talent. I just remembered how. Now I'm picking him again. He's back to back.
Some crazy sales going on. Last time we talked to Golf Town, what's the latest? Anything left on the shelves?
It's getting picked over pretty good.
Yeah, I went through it. It is getting picked over. They got some great deals on not just clubs and stuff, but I would say like apparel. Apparel has some great deals.
Everything in the store. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that time of year we got to make room for the fall and winter stuff. And getting into fall and winter, I'm going to segue into the best time to work on your game can be fall and winter at Golf Town. With the lesson package that we offer, you've seen what we use, our cutting edge technology, V1 teaching software that I use, 2-camera system. I actually get very, very busy. People always ask, "Oh, you must be slow in November, December." Actually, I get very busy because golfers that are planning their trips to Hawaii and Palm Springs, Phoenix, etc. They want to come in. They want to get tuned up. They want to have some kind of a swing. If you're going on a golf vacation, you want to be ready for it. So
that's great.
The best time to work on your game can be in the fall and the winter.
The women go to the tanning salons. We go to the practice facility at Golf Town.
Exactly, and 30 minutes you can get in for as little as $39.99 for a 30-minute lesson on the V1. Very, very fast way to learn. It's a very visual way to learn, as you guys have both experienced. I've had you on the V1. You've seen how it works. The split screens. You can, very, very fast make that visual connection between what you think you're doing and what you feel like you're doing and what you're actually doing, and then you can narrow the time down to correct the swing flaws and work on your results.
Yeah.
All you golfers out there, you got to listen to what Larry's saying. He's, buy gear now while it's on clearance, even if you're not going to wear it till next season. Maybe you'll wear it at the tail end of the summer, but also take advantage in the fall. Book those lessons, and just because you think it might be slow, whatever it is, if you're getting ready for something, it's a good time to get in because, this summer's been pretty crazy in your studio back there, and it's a good time for people that maybe tried to get in, couldn't get in. Now they can get in a couple of months or whatever it is, and just year-round, obviously, work on those things in the off-season because you want to impress your buddies, right? So you want to have the
and if if you've had a lousy golf season, the best time to extend your season and work on getting better for next season is through the fall and winter days. We're nicely climately controlled, as you know, and in the studio you've got some privacy there, and like I say, come on in. I'll get you on the V1, and we're gonna, let's get a program in place for you so that you're ready. Most people, all of a sudden the Masters hits in April, and it's like, let's go, right? Well, let's get ready in January, February, March, and then when the Masters hits and the weather that gets great, you're ready to go. So the best time to get ready for the season is during the off season.
Perfect.
And the best way for them to book is on the phone or emailing you.
Actually, online. Golftown.com. When you get to the main page, all the tabs are across the top in terms, equipment, shoes, bags. There's a lessons tab. Click on the lessons tab. That'll take you into a fresh page. You can check out not only myself, but all the other lower mainland pros at the other locations, Langley, North Van, White Rock, Coquitlam, Victoria,
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
Went blank there for a second. And just, you can book online, very, very simple. Take you like 30 seconds to find whichever pro in whichever location you want. Bring up their schedule. You'll see what's open. And boom, you're in.
Great stuff. And I want to make a pick before you.
Oh, okay.
It's not original because he's, up there, but I think Nick Watney is due for a win this year. He had a couple wins last year, and
well, I'll take him for second.
Okay.
Just like I called second last week.
You got Sergio.
Bud. I took Bud Cauley.
Who do you got?
VJ Singh.
All right, sounds good. All right, Larry, thanks very much for coming in and teaching us so much over the course of the last 8 weeks. We really appreciate it. We'll get out and golf very soon. We'll take you to Hawaii with us at some point, but you're going on your own little vacation real soon here.
I am, yeah. I'm pulling the chute, as they say, about 4:30 this afternoon. So if you're looking to book with me online, I'm not back till September 5th.
But you want people to look ahead to those months, so that's perfect for them, September, October. That sounds great, and you can just book online or go and set up something with them at the Richmond Golf Town store.
Watch this be the week Tiger wins and we didn't pick him. Every other time we're like, Tiger,
just when I
Tiger,
picked
somebody
Tiger.
better pick. Oh, our producer Adam just picked him with his bad back. No,
that doesn't count. That's too late.
All right. Lots more coming up. We're talking all about Maui on the show. You've heard from the head pro at Kanapali. We've also talked to a representative at Kapalua. We told you how to get there with WestJet, nonstop flights, some deals online right now. And then coming up in just a bit, we got Wailea. So stick around. This is the Saturday Morning Golf Show on AM 650.
This is the Saturday Morning Golf Show with Jeff Leyland on AM 650. Come out and golf the wall at BC's newest 18-hole par 72 golf course, Pagoda Ridge, located at 7887 264th Street in Langley. Drive or walk the 500-foot-long life-size replica of the Great Wall of China, located at the 14th green, plus an 18th century Chinese fighting ship in the pond at the 18th green. Pagoda Ridge offers a distinctive golf experience with stunning views of the majestic Golden Ears Mountains. Pagoda Ridge. Open now. Info at pagodaridge.ca.
Golf Town, more than a golf store. It's your pro shop too. Find the largest selection of equipment, apparel, and accessories from all the top brand names, along with the latest game-changing technology and expert advice. Golf Town also delivers pro shop services such as custom club fittings, re-gripping, and in-store video lessons with Class A PGA of Canada teaching professionals. Individual lesson prices starting at just $39.99. So get your game on today at Golf Town. Visit golftown.com to find one of the 5 Vancouver stores near you.
Western Pacific Resources, WRP on the TSX Venture Exchange, an experienced management team searching for gold in the western U.S. Western Pacific Resources Corporation is a gold exploration company with outstanding management and geological teams. Western Pacific has the right people, financing support, and projects in place to succeed in making a world-class discovery. Summer drill program will begin shortly. Western Pacific Resources, WRP on the TSX Venture Exchange.
All-time favorites. AM 650 is CISL Vancouver, a member of the Astral family.
With 3 billion people worldwide on their way to joining the middle class, demand for resources has never been higher. There is a reason some investors excel no matter what the markets are doing. Cambridge House International provides a platform for education on resource investment. Learn about investing your money in gold, silver, and resource-based stocks. Discuss current market trends with industry leaders and get face-to-face experience with key members of the investment community. Cambridge House, Canada's investment conference company. For more information, visit cambridgehouse.com.
Golf Burnaby, where breathtaking golf courses and stunning amenities provide an exceptional golf experience. Where honest, real value meets exciting, challenging, fun golf. You owe it to yourself. Tee it up today at Riverway Golf Course and Driving Range in South Burnaby and Burnaby Mountain Golf Course and Driving Range in North Burnaby. Book your tee time at golfburnaby.net. It's an easy drive to Golf Burnaby. An exceptional golf experience awaits you.
Take off to excitement. Helijet has just what you need for a great summer getaway. Fly downtown Vancouver to downtown Victoria, play a round of golf at one of the South Island's great golf courses, and be back in time for dinner. With fast, frequent flights between Victoria and Vancouver, Helijet takes you on an adventure without having to pack a suitcase. Just bring your clubs. Flights start at $149 one way. Put helijet.com in your favorites or call 1-800-665-4354. Get away and play with Helijet.
featuring the latest news from the world of golf. This is the Saturday Morning Golf Show on AM 650. Now, here's Jeff Leyland.
Night and you and blue.
This is the Saturday Morning Golf Show, brought to you by Golf Town, 6 locations in the Lower Mainland, and shop online at golftown.com. Matthew Orr in studio. I'm Jeff Leyland. This is the Saturday Morning Golf Show, and we've been talking about Maui all day.
Hawaiian Islands, beautiful.
It feels good. It's the place we've never been that we feel like we know so much better. Maybe?
Actually, I've been in Maui when I was a little infant.
We've never golfed in Maui together.
No.
We're gonna very soon. And we have on the line with us from the Wailea Resort as well, Jennifer McNally, the head of sales and marketing for Wailea Golf Club. Welcome to the show. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Jeff and Matthew. Aloha from Maui.
Aloha.
You know what? I'm hearing that there's some really good weather, not just in Maui all the time, but you have better weather over at Wailea, less rain, if possible, on the golf course. Is that true?
Yeah, that is true. Wailea is the sunny south side of Maui. We have ideal golfing weather year-round. It's typically gentle breezes, sunny, warm days, and very little rain. So you're not going to have to worry about any of those rain-out days.
And it's also owned by or connected with Golf BC, which is what a lot of people up here in Vancouver and in Canada, they love that. So maybe if you could touch on the connection there, and that makes people feel good and come down there.
Sure. Our golf courses, Wailea Golf Club, is owned by Golf BC. So that is a terrific connection with our friends and family up in Vancouver, British Columbia.
And it's also Hawaii's, is this true, only 54-hole resort?
That's right. The Wailea Golf Club has 3 18-hole championship golf courses. We have the Gold Course, the Emerald Course, and the Old Blue Course. All terrific layouts that give you a wonderful variety of golf and really no reason to even leave Wailea Resort.
Now, is there a package to play all 3, or is there kind of like come down and play the 1, or?
You know, you have lots of options there, to be honest with you, and we do have packages. Our most popular, for example, is the Seahorse Swing, Seahorse being our logo. The Seahorse Swing gives you 3 days of unlimited golf on our jewel courses, the Gold and the Emerald, and it's a terrific value at just $450 US, breaks down to $150 a day for 18 or more holes of golf a day.
And outside of golf, what are you doing on your days off around the area?
Oh boy, there's so many wonderful activities. Scuba diving, snorkeling, paddleboarding, which is phenomenally popular here. The beaches in Wailea are just absolutely gorgeous. So, you know, for listeners who are traveling with non-golfers and their family, there's so much to do here within the resort to keep them happy and occupied and really basking in the beautiful sun and ocean here in Wailea.
We're chatting with Jennifer McNally, the head of sales and marketing of Wailea Golf Club. And another sport that wasn't mentioned is almost celeb watching. People love to know that celebrities have been there, are there. Some of that's going on, and that becomes just a whole other excitement for a lot of people to come down. But also it's because you have all these great hotels, great restaurants, and that's attracting just a whole wide variety of people. Can you touch on some of the resorts and restaurants that you enjoy?
Sure, yeah. Well, we have some terrific hotels right here in our neighborhood, the Fairmont Kealani, the Four Seasons, the Grand Wailea, Marriott Wailea, as well as the Hotel Wailea. We also have fabulous condominium and villa accommodations, which are great for families, so they have kitchen and suite and can kind of take care of their things and plan their days together. Over 30 restaurants right here within the Wailea Resort, everything ranging from great artisan pizzas and burgers to upscale Pacific regional cuisine dining, really great happy hours, especially at a lot of the 19th hole spots. We have Gannon's in our clubhouse where the Gold and Emerald course is. We also have Mulligan's, which is a fun Irish pub at the clubhouse where the Old Blue golf course is.
Oh, the Irish.
Any
luau's? Any luau's around there?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. There are a couple fabulous luau's. Grand Wailea has a luau. The Marriott has a luau. And, you know, when there's just a little bit of breeze in the evening, you can hear those drums fire up, and they kind of carry through the resort. So it's really a fun feeling around sunset around here.
Well, we know you love Canadians. There's a connection there, and we know about your golf packages and all your great things going on. Can you let the listeners know how they can get a hold of you, how they can book, maybe shout out the phone number if you get a chance?
Sure, yeah. Well, the best way to start is going to our website. That's waileagolf.com. You can also call us and get information and book your tee times at 808-875-7450.
Great stuff. Thanks so much. And we look forward to seeing you very soon. We're going to get out there and test it all out.
That's right. Come on out and tee it up. We'd love to see you guys, and aloha to everybody.
Thanks so much.
Aloha.
Jennifer McNally, who's great there from the Wailea Golf Club. As we transition into our clothing for the show, Brent Lambert, the golf fashion correspondent, and is featuring today what we're wearing. Tommy Bahamas. We've got the lays on. We've got the golf shirts going, and it's just becoming one of these things where everyone needs to have one in their wardrobe. And now, Maddie, you and I do. Brent, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm well. Aloha.
Aloha, Brent. Great to hear from you.
Yeah, you as well.
Tell us a little bit about, I know that there's some great sales going on right now, and also tell us a little bit about the product line that we're wearing today.
Yeah, you guys are in, Tommy. That's great. So am I. Actually, I came to their store today so we could do it live from Young Eglinton kind of broadcast, but there's been a big sale occurring through all the Tommy Bahamas throughout Canada. So right now it's 50% off most of their inventory, and they've got a lot of great items, excellent silk shirts that are on for 50 off, most of their shorts and swim trunks, and the majority of their linens. So, the staples that are Tommy Bahama right now are on for great prices, and that sale's probably got another week left in it. So for whoever's listening, make your way down to a Tommy Bahama and pick yourself up some gear for your Hawaiian trip this winter.
Brent, now correct me if I'm wrong. Tommy Bahama doesn't go on sale very often, does it?
No. Well done. No, they do not. They'll have two sales, mostly through the year. Big ones that will occur. There's this one. And another time to keep your eye on us is, or on Tommy Bahama brand is Boxing Day. For a couple, 3 weeks there, they're on sale as well. So, yeah, you kind of have to find the right time to get in and save yourself some money on their clothing. But a great line, excellent product that's very durable and great for the course.
Yeah, I was about to touch on that. Like, I'm going to play in it today, and I feel that not only is it great for leisure, but it feels like it'd be quite an athletic shirt and quite breathing in the warm weather out there.
Yeah, which one are you wearing, Matthew?
I believe it's a silk-based. A silkworm was very busy to make this one.
Yeah, lots of silk on today.
Nice. Yeah, that'll be good out there. It does transition well. You're right, and I like that. It's, you can get into those athletic fibers that, Nike, Adidas wear, and you can tell you're wearing a golf shirt if you're not on the golf course, and Tommy Bahama blends it really well. So you can see, you can dress for golf, but then afterwards, if you need to go out and you don't have time to go home and change, it doesn't look like you just left the course.
Yeah, and I must say that at one point I'd said that it was more for an older crowd, and I think I have to eat some crow here because I'm enjoying the feel and the style of it. So, and I'm a 34-year-old, and I'm feeling pretty hip in it.
Well done. You're wising up a little bit to it. That's good. Yeah, no, it was interesting that you said that. I said the same thing at one point, and until I come into the store and really, got to see everything that they do. They've diversified so much, and it's a nice brand for any age group, 25 and older, to get into, and that's their focus, is getting it into a younger demographic. So, the brand can evolve.
All right, and there's locations at Park Royal and then Oak Ridge where we got these shirts, and you're live on location in Toronto. They're all across the country, and again, if you missed that, 50% off this week. It doesn't happen very often. You can really save a bundle on some of these Hawaiian shirts, also some of their new shirts. Brent, before we let you go, I wanted to get you a quick pick for the tour tournament this week.
I like VJ as well. I heard Matthew say it, but he's due. He's due.
Very nice, and I must say these shirts got cocktail party written all over it.
I know you know just the spot.
Yeah, he does, too. He's going to make the drinks himself. Ron Burgundy, thanks so much, and telling us a little bit about the product. I appreciate that, and thanks for hooking us up today with these great shirts.
Thanks,
my
Brent.
pleasure. Great talking to you guys.
All right, Brent Lambert, our golf fashion correspondent coming from Toronto, all dialed in with Tommy Bahama. So they have these shirts, which are, a bigger cut. Then they've got the narrower shirts now, a whole different line. I went into the store, and, yeah, like I said, you're learning. You're eating crow. I'm learning as well about this line, so super comfortable. Yeah, and we'll wrap up our show. Awesome show. We tried something different. We went all Hawaiian, all Maui. We had great guests on. We got maybe cue a little music if possible on our way out there to our crack producer Adam Graham. But how about Kanapali, the PGA head pro, Suti Niederkorn, pretty laid-back guy, set the scene for that. We had Dustin Irwin from Kapalua Golf, Robert Palmer, not the singer, but the PR guy for WestJet, direct flights from your Canadian cities. I know some knew about that. Sales going on right now. Also, how about Larry Wassel? Consecutive appearances on the show. He's reaching in there. He had the Hawaiian shirt on today from Richmond Golf Town. Jennifer McNally, moments ago, head of sales and marketing for the Wailea Golf Club. And Brent Lambert, just on a couple of seconds ago. Final thoughts here?
Wonderful. And, you know, Canadians, get out there. Let's go to Hawaii.
Get to Hawaii and plan it. Learn from this show and get on out and play golf. Enjoy it. Special thanks to our sponsors, Golf Town, HeliJet, Pagoda Ridge, Cambridge House, Minehearts, Sinlawn, Golf Burnaby, and all the listeners and everyone that got involved, making it a great show, another great show.
That's right, macadamia nut time.
Yeah, sounds great. We're going to tee it up at Tawasin Springs in a few moments.
Let's do this, keeping the Hawaii gear on.
Keeping it on, okay. Let's do it for another edition of the Saturday Morning Golf Show. You've been listening to AM 650.